Antwerp, Belgium, February 15, 2003. The streets were silent, the cold air hanging heavy over the diamond district, a neighborhood known for holding billions of dollars worth of gems behind steel and silence. Inside the Antwerp Diamond Center, 10 floors of security protected some of the most valuable stones on Earth. Infrared sensors, magnetic locks, seismic detectors, and 24-hour cameras, it was supposed to be impenetrable. But that weekend, one man proved everyone wrong. Leonardo Notarbartolo wasn't your average criminal. He was an Italian gentleman thief, charming, calm, and methodical. He dressed like a businessman, drove a BMW, and rented an office inside the Diamond Center months before the heist. To the guards, he was just another trader. To his crew, he was the artist. For nearly 2 years, he studied every inch of the building, the patterns of the guards, the security codes, even how the cameras rotated. Every detail mattered. He assembled a team of 4 specialists: the genius, an electronics expert; the monster, a locksmith who could crack any vault; the king of keys, a master forger; and the magician, a man skilled in bypassing alarms and sensors. They weren't thugs, they were professionals. On Friday, February 14, 2003, while the world celebrated Valentine's Day, Leonardo and his team began their final move. That night, they entered the Diamond Center through the underground garage. Security cameras, blinded by a simple trick, black plastic bags taped over the lenses; infrared motion sensors, neutralized with hairspray, creating a thin, invisible film that made the sensors useless. They reached the vault on the 2nd floor, protected by a steel door with 10 locks, magnetic fields, and a combination known only to the guards. But the monster used custom-made tools to open it in minutes. When the door swung open, they froze. Before them lay 123 deposit boxes, each filled with gold, cash, and diamonds, glittering like a galaxy of wealth. They worked in silence, methodically emptying the boxes, stuffing duffel bags until they overflowed with treasure. No alarms, no gunshots. No one hurt. When they left, the vault was clean. No fingerprints, no footprints, not even a trace. By morning, they were ghosts. The robbery was discovered the next day when guards arrived to open the vault. The sight stunned them. The entire floor was covered in empty velvet boxes and torn envelopes. In total, 100 million in diamonds and cash had vanished. It was the largest diamond heist in history, and no one saw it coming. Interpol and Belgian police launched an international manhunt. They called it the work of professionals, and they were right. For months, the thieves vanished without a trace. The diamond dealers were humiliated. Insurance companies refused to pay until they understood what happened. But then, one tiny mistake changed everything. Weeks later, police found a discarded bag of trash in the woods near Brussels. Inside were sandwich wrappers, videotapes, and a half-eaten salami, all linked to Leonardo Notarbartolo. The trash contained DNA, surveillance footage, and blueprints. It was the smoking gun that cracked the case. When police raided Leonardo's home in Turin, Italy, they found dozens of photos from inside the Diamond Center, proof of months of planning. He was arrested and sentenced to 10 years in prison. But here's the twist. The diamonds were never found, not one. To this day, the $100 million worth of gems remain missing, hidden somewhere in Europe, or perhaps long ago sold on the black market. Leonardo Notarbartolo was released from prison in 2009 and still insists that he didn't steal the diamonds. He claims he was framed by the very people who hired him. Whether that's true or not, one thing is certain. No one has ever pulled off a more perfect heist. No violence, no casualties. Just skill, patience, and the art of deception. The Antwerp diamond heist remains a symbol of what happens when genius meets greed. A crime so perfect it still sparkles in history's dark corners.